Hey Ian, client's asking whether it's a bad time to buy a house right now.
Oh, you know what? There's a lot to unpack there. Let's grab some coffee.
Cool. So Ian, this is one that we get a lot with the current market situation. We get a lot of clients asking, is now a good time to buy? Or is it a bad time to buy? What is it? How?
Well, it can be a complicated question, especially given that the market has such strong velocity and prices have been going up significantly. We're in a market right now with this extremely low supply and extremely high demand. But the reality of the question is, for some people, it's an incredible time to buy. And generally speaking, the people that I would say right now to buy is someone who either has a strong need for a bigger home or to upgrade their home or downsize their home, or has a strong need or doesn't own a home. And the reason for that is here, especially in our markets where we serve, we look at we always call it the 10-year curve. Homes in the Silicon Valley go up or appreciate roughly 50% value every 5 years and will double in value roughly every 10 years. So if someone doesn't own a home, they're missing out on that appreciation. So they're basically their equity doubling every 10 years. So what we say is, if you don't own a home, you got to just do what you got to do to get into a home, hot market or not. Figure out whatever way it is to get into your first home. Now, for someone who is just maybe a purchase of desire, that's up to their temperament. If they feel like that it's just too hot for them, it's stressful to buy in these multiple offer situations, those people, they can sit back because they own a home, and that home is appreciating in equity. So when it comes time to trade into the next home, or even keep that home and rent it out, they can hold on to that and have that as an asset if they have the ability to buy the next home. So with that in mind, again, great time to buy, always a great time to buy in the Silicon Valley if you don't own a home. We recommend our clients, we got to get you into a home because we have to get you into that 10-year appreciation cycle. For people that are in a different situation where you already own real estate, then we like to sit down and do something, we do an analysis on, is it now or do we wait a little while and strategize to do it when the time's right for them?
Got it. So I know that in the industry we use the escalator analogy quite a bit. And so that's sort of what you're talking about, where if somebody doesn't buy a home and it's continuing to go up, if they miss that escalator, the market velocity is still going up and they're going to have to spend more money later to get the same house that they may have missed out on.
The interesting thing about that escalator is we see the flat part of the escalator. We see the curve. We see the line going up. Like right now, it's been going up very quickly. We'll see when it flattens out, but we'll see it in hindsight. So it's wonderful if you're sitting in one of those flat points and you can buy in, and it's a lot less stressful to buy when the market eases off. But the one thing to keep in mind is if you just wait too long and you don't buy, the line is always going up. So the long-term line goes up, and especially right now where we're in an economy that is looking inflationary, you're going to get less for your dollars. So that's where the people who don't own a home and maybe they're just sitting on a bunch of cash, if they're just sitting on a bunch of cash, that cash is actually dropping in value, and the property they would have bought is going up in value.
Got it. Awesome. Well, that's about all the time we have for right now. If you got something out of this, like, subscribe, and if you have any questions or would like us to go over anything else, feel free to comment. I'm Laura Batra.
And I'm Ian Batra.
And this was Coffee Talk.